Jazz. I got a comment on one of my more recent TikToks as the filming of this video. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. But the comment was asking, what do I do with my left hand when I'm playing jazz, big band, whatever. And the way I like to think about it is in kind of a couple of different steps. So step one is getting familiar with how jazz can be taught in Western music. So in this case, the way I learned was jazz can be thought of in eighth note triplets. In this case, let's say 4/4. So 1 bar of 4/4, eighth note triplets, 12 eighth note triplets in a bar, 3 eighth note triplets per beat, and counted as 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So the first thing to do is to reduce the kind of underlying swing pattern down to its most important elements. And I see that as quarter notes in the right hand, 2 and 4 in the hi-hat and your hi-hat foot, and getting comfortable sitting with just those quarter notes and making it feel as smooth and fluid as it possibly can. So once you've reduced it down, then now is the chance and the time to look at the triplet, or the eighth note triplet, which is 3 different notes, the downbeat, the and the So for starters, do what you just did, quarter notes in the right hand, 2 and 4 in the hi-hat, and play all 4 downbeats in your left hand. It's going to sound goofy, but it will help you contextualize the eighth note triplet in the context of actually playing jazz. So that's all the downbeats. Now move to the and, the middle triplet note. And again, all 4 ands of a given measure, kind of repeat that and see if you can get that as fluid as it possibly can. Again, quarter notes in the right hand, 2 and 4 in the hi-hat. This one's a little tricky because sometimes you can anticipate that and it gets a little clogged, and see if you can, when you're doing it, spacing it out and really making sure it lands in that middle position of the triplet. And the last is all of the uhs. So same deal, same pattern, same everything, but the left hand will play all the uhs of a downbeat, of a measure. And that's the one that's closest to what a lot of drummers, including myself, will play. A lot of the uhs of different parts of a measure. But start with those 3 variations, again, with quarter notes in the right hand. And then, once you kind of get used to that, put it against the more standard ride pattern. And so on and so forth. And once you get used to doing that, then the next step is to pick one of those 3 triplet notes and say, well, I'm going to play the of 2 for 4 measures. And then I'm going to play the of 4 for 4 measures. Let's see if I can actually do that. 1, 2, And that's kind of at least what you can start out by doing, is pick one or two subdivisions. Say I'm just going to play the of 2 and the of 4. Do that for a little bit. And then switch. Say I'm going to play the and of 1 and the and of 3. It's really kind of up to you, at least as far as getting to grips with getting your left hand comfortable. Now, there are many more ways to strengthen comping in both the left hand and the right foot, and really all of the limbs when playing, but that could be a video for another time if you'd like me to go a little more in depth with left hand comping and maybe bass drum or hi-hat foot comping. Go ahead and let me know down in the comments, like the video, or if there's something else you want me to work on and teach you, because I'm still learning too. Throw that in the comments. But getting back to left hand comping situation, start with that. So all the downbeats, all the ands, all the uhs. Then do the same thing with the regular skip beat ride pattern. Then thin it out a little bit, because you're not going to be playing with your left hand all the time throughout the entire song. That's no fun, and it kind of gets a little boring after a while. The last bit of advice I can give, at least for the purposes of this video, is pick one jazz standard and see if you can find a good recording or recording that you like, and really listen to the melody. The first one that comes to mind as far as simplicity is concerned is a tune called C Jam Blues. And the whole melody of the tune, it's a 12-bar form, is boot up, boot up, boot up, boot up, do da, 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 do da. That's it. I'm sure you can find some recordings either on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. But try playing that melody in your left hand. So let's see if I can do it. And you can do that with any jazz standards you can think of. But start with kind of the more straightforward 12-bar blues or rhythm changes song like I've Got Rhythm or Anthropology, and see if you can play some of the melody in the left hand while maintaining that ride pattern. But that does it for this video. As I said earlier, if you want me to kind of do a part 2 to this and really get into the weeds with all of the things the left hand can do, all the things the right foot can do, the left foot can do, let me know. But until then, I will see you in the next video.